Hi, and it's time for the mindset hack of the day for actors and other performing artists. We usually tend to look at life and situations and the incidents that happen and the things that people say or the things that people do as either true or false, right or wrong, good or bad. But it's not what people are saying or doing that's good or bad, right or wrong, true or false. It's the context in which they are doing those things or saying those things. So it's the context which decides the rightness or the wrongness of something, the trueness or the falseness of something, the goodness or the badness of something. Let me give you an example. Let me describe to you an incident where the guy is holding the girl's hands in his hands. He's looking deeply into her eyes and saying, "I wish I could have told you earlier how I felt about you." And the girl is looking at him and smiling. To a lay observer, this probably looks like a romantic scene where today the guy has gathered enough courage to express what he is feeling to the girl. Because this is the context in which the scene is being presented or in which this incident is being presented. Now let me add just a little additional detail into the context of the scene, and that additional detail is that the guy has a secret pen camera in his pocket and he is recording this whole thing while he is telling this to the girl. Now what does it tell you about the guy and his intention? I bet his intention seems a little devious to you now. But what happened? It's the same incident with those same two people doing the same thing. But when the context changed, everything changed about the scene. The whole dynamic of the scene, the whole dynamic of the relationship between these two people changed. Let me give you another example. I described to you the scene of a man who's fallen at the feet of another man and is begging for his forgiveness. He's saying, "I'm really sorry. I've made terrible mistakes. I will never do this again. Please don't leave me and go." What does this tell you about the power dynamic of this scene? Who's the stronger one? Who's the weaker one? It's obvious, it's apparent that the person who has fallen down on the feet of the person appears the weaker one, and the person who's standing tall appears the stronger one. Now let me add a little more detail into this scene, just to change the context of the scene. We see that the man who is pleading is holding a very big knife behind his back. The knife is dripping blood. And we also get a little peek into two dead bodies that are lying in the background. What does it tell us about the power dynamic of this scene? Now, what does it tell us about the intent of these two people involved? Who do you think now is more powerful? If your answer has changed, I hope it's now clear to you that it's not the incident per se or the actions per se that determine the goodness, badness, the strongness or weakness or rightness and wrongness of things. It's the context in which that action is being performed, in which that incident is happening, in which that thing is being said. So context is the most powerful thing. You change the context, you change the entire frame of reference, and suddenly the thing starts looking absolutely different to you. Now let me give you a little exercise to do. If you feel in your life that injustice has been done to you in the past, or some things have happened to you which you don't deserve, they shouldn't have happened to you, write those down. Take out 5 such things, write those down on a piece of paper or in a notebook, and then change their context such that instead of feeling like injustice has been done to you or something bad has been done to you, you start feeling grateful for those things having happened to you. If you can do this activity in right earnest, and if you start doing it once every week, taking out 5 things from your memory that you feel should not have happened to you, changing their context such that you start feeling grateful for them, trust me, you will change your entire life. I hope this helps. See you with the next tip. Take care. Bye-bye. Have a good day.